I just did that on camera. I can't believe I did that. I've made a lot of mistakes on this piece of paper, and that's probably the fourth worst one. This white spot here is the only thing between me and finishing this 5-month drawing that I've been working on. But this is the most challenging, like, technical drawing that I've done, I think. It's got like 10 things that I've never done before. And it's a commission. And here's a life hack. If you need to just do something, make a YouTube video. Thank you. I'm using you. Step number 1 is look at it for an hour. But like I say, even the down times are the up times. Even the times, even the breaks, even time off is time on, because it all feeds the same, like, I don't know. Step 1, find a reference. Find the reference. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing. Let me show you what is in store for me. Can you see this? It's fabric. It's a lot of fabric. And I like doing the threads. If I can see them, I can see them pretty well, which means they get to go on the drawing, which means this is gonna take a while. Oh, let me show you something. So this is important. If you're an artist and you wanna like try a cool way of drawing, I have a mortar and pestle. Bear with me. If you don't have one, you don't even need one. You can use a scrap paper. Oh my God, I have like 3 X-Acto knives on my table. So every time I like plunge my hand into the tool bag, I've got the pestle and the mortar. And the critical ingredient is this piece of charcoal. I've done that. That never works for me. I need to set up my second angle. Let me show you in obscene detail. So this is the mortar and the pestle. And what you do is you take a stick of charcoal, dump it in the mortar, and you already did that. I got plenty in there. You grind it until it's a powder. Do not use the store-bought powder, ever. I think it's made from like vine charcoal. This is compressed. Vine charcoal is horrible. It's horrible. Vine charcoal is like God's curse. You can't draw with it. I don't draw with it. It was like the thing you learned in college, and I resent college for making me think charcoal sucked. So it was like 10 years after I graduated is when I kind of discovered it was capable of a lot more. Okay, this is probably the best thing I can ever in my life teach you is my method of shading, and it's this. It's a bunch of different sized makeup brushes like this. This is a big one for large areas, and then check it out. You can go really dark. Not only that, dip your finger in. Not only that, dip a paper stump in. Not only that, use different kinds of makeup brushes. And that's the backbone of my entire process. Once you sort of put down a layer of charcoal like that, it's very easy to manipulate. It's very delicate. Don't sneeze on it. But you can, from there, you can see how easily just a kneaded eraser, which is a weak eraser, can take it off. And from there, you can do all sorts of texturing. You go nuts with this. I just wanted to show you that. Now I can get back to work. I just realized I drew this on, I thought the whole area was just like the dark sleeve, and I drew the demonstration directly on the white part, the only white part, the last white part. It went exactly where it wasn't meant to. So we also get to do a demonstration on fucking up and unfucking it. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. That's probably I've made a lot of mistakes on this piece of paper, and that's probably the 4th worst one. So we're gonna start by unfucking it, I hope. So from here to here, all that needs to be pure white. That's how bad I messed up, is all that needs to be pure white. Let's see if the kneaded eraser is in the mood. Oh no. Okay, so there's there's a chance that you're gonna see this even after I unfuck it. This is a big fuck up. I just did that on camera, and you were supposed to help me be productive. So a hard eraser like this is probably the best way to blast as much as you can off the drawing. So we'll see if it brings it up enough. And there is a total emergency protocol we can enact. I've never done it before, but I know it'll work, but we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. So this video just changed directions, and it's officially about fixing this. I'm gonna try something I've never tried before, and it only, like in theory, maybe it'll work, but I think in practice, there's a very, very strong chance of it ruining this whole section. But we're gonna try it. It involves a knife. If I bend the paper up to make this blotch the outermost section, and take this X-Acto knife, and if I shave off the gentlest, I don't like that at all. Okay, that didn't work. I should have used a scrap paper. That didn't really work, and I'm too scared to go much deeper. Now, there is another option that's just as shitty. We can shade everything but the blotch to make it look like it's not there. It doesn't look good now. We're gonna fix it. So now we have our new midtone. So now we just have to bring this section back up, and I think that midtone is the same color as the blotch earlier. So if we bring this up as much as possible, you won't even know it's there. Now we go in and do some surgery. That was intense. I think it's okay. I might do a little more smoothing, but you can probably tell something horrible happened. But if you didn't know, you might not see it. I have a feeling when we make this sleeve darker here, it'll make this look a little better. Balance it out. Let's get back on track. I think my third grade teacher, she was really good at drawing straight lines, and the whole class was like, how do you fucking do that? How do you draw straight lines? And she said that the trick is to start the line and only look at where you're gonna go, like that. So that's what I'm doing. Except I stopped in the middle, and you're not meant to do that. That's okay. It's not the best. What do you do? Let me know who you are. I don't know. Tell me more about you. I don't want this to be one-sided. Right? I'm done with like the one-sided stuff on the internet. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing while you watch YouTube videos. I eat and I watch Nile Red, and then sometimes Nile Blue. I can't tell if the disaster was averted with this or if I'm just like blind now. And I can already tell I'm not going to be in the mood to do threads after a disaster. I might have to come back to that later. Have I shown you the whole piece of this yet? Have you seen the whole piece? Here's the drawing. Here's a shot of the whole drawing. There we go. Shaded. That's the easy part done. And I think that did actually bring together the sleeve. It's not ideal, but it's a big drawing, and even the worst mistakes are like this big compared to the rest of it. I always get hungry on camera. I'll be back. I'm rarely interested in a snack if it can't be eaten with a skewer stick. I've got some cheese, I got red Leicester, red Leicester, and some Gorgonzola. So the YouTube channel is new, but I'm not new. I've been around on the internet for a while. I get a lot of sweet people in the comments who say I'm underappreciated because they think I'm fresh off the whatever slab. But I'm not. I'm very well appreciated. Don't worry. I'm not underrated. I'm perfectly rated. But I did want to have a more relaxing experience online. Somewhere I could eat cheese. Fuck, it's good. I really didn't mean to mess up the drawing today. That was a complete accident. I didn't even look at where I was drawing. I'm pretty used to just demonstrating on the paper, but it kind of bites me in the ass. This is probably the third time it's bitten me in the ass. Oh, I'll tell you what though, I can't wait to start a new project and to get sucked into something, especially a photograph that I take where it can just be 100% skin if I want. If I could just draw nothing but pores and water droplets for the rest of my life, I would do it. I would do it. That's my happy place. But, let me ask you some questions. Are you an artist? If you're seeing this, are you an artist? Or are you just browsing? I'm curious if you're artists or art appreciators. What would be like useful content for you? Let me know. I'm sort of re-engineering myself online. I'm in transition. Maybe I should give you my resume. I'm good at a couple things. I'm good at drawing, but I'm also a good cook. I don't know if I'm a good cook, but I like cooking. So if you want cooking, I got you. I like excuses to eat. Clearly. I can make steak. I can make roast chicken. I got a smoker outside. I'm not very good at it, but I can put things in the smoker. Beef ribs. I'm good at beef ribs, mainly. I like doing stupid things like trying to make my own bread, but I've never done it well. I offer cooking content. Let me know. You can like put it in the comment. Put your answers in the comments. And pretend like we're having a back and forth, even though we're not. My camera's overheating. I can see the little thing beeping, which means you might get cut off.